hope to see you strike ties soon. And that's just extraordinary. You will be our leaders of the future. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to talk about a volunteer. Or it's the volunteers who are probably the backbone of the First Tee and many organizations and such around the country. And on behalf of the folks from Shell and all our employees worldwide, it's my privilege to introduce our Volunteer of the Year. And for those of us who have the chance to work with the First Tee, we're thrilled about what the volunteers do. We're thrilled, but we're not surprised. Because as I said before, we know that they are the backbone. They are what drive the ship, so to speak. And while there are many volunteers, and all of them were worthy, there are many nominees for this award, and all were worthy. We chose only one, not because the others weren't worthy, but it's because we could only choose one. And I'm here to talk a little bit about that individual here in just a minute. Before introducing our winner, I'd like to read a quote from his nomination letter. His actions mirror so much of what we teach. Perhaps therein lies the strength and beauty of how he makes our participants in chapter better. After all, what better way to teach or coach than he modeled? He has been a dedicated volunteer for the First Tee, or his chapter, for 7 years. Of course, he spent countless time away from his family, using his paid vacation time from his full-time real job to attend the First Tee coaching training. In 2001, he became a recognized coach. His commitment to the First Tee's building block of continuous learning has been evident all along. Most recently, when he attended a training and promptly came back to lead a session for the other coaches and volunteers sharing the knowledge he had gained. He represents the volunteer spirit in every way, a shining example of what we just heard of someone who chooses to believe. Not only does he make his chapter better, or his chapter is better because of him, the First Tee overall nationwide is better because of volunteers like him, and I'm certain the community of Cleveland is better off because of people such as himself. Please join me in congratulating the 2000 Volunteer of the Year Award from the First Tee of Cleveland, Mr. Greg Norris.